along with the chance to have one wish granted. But once the race began, all the participants discovered something terrifying. There was no finish line. The person who kept walking to the very end would be the winner. They had no choice but to maintain a speed of 3 miles per hour. If they dropped below that pace, they would receive a warning. And 3 warnings meant elimination. Worse still, they weren't even allowed to stop to eat or use the bathroom. At the start, everything seemed manageable. Then one contestant got a stone stuck in his shoe. He stopped to untie his shoelace, and behind him came the Army's cold warning voice. The soldiers slowly raised their rifles. Fortunately, he finished tying his shoe at the last second and kept moving. After 10 miles, Curly suddenly cramped up in his thigh. The pain made it impossible to keep a steady pace. Raymond rushed over to help him, showing him how to ease the pain, but nothing worked. Curly stopped. Only then did everyone truly understand how serious this was, but they had no right to quit. Each person forced down their fear and kept walking. Another contestant suddenly got a stomachache. With no other choice, he pulled down his pants and dealt with it while still walking. Night fell, and the group had already covered 35 miles. Everyone was nearing their limit. In the early hours of the morning, the harshest test finally arrived, a brutal uphill stretch. As their pace slowed, warnings came again and again. Gunshots rang out one after another. One contestant after another collapsed, and the road was stained blood red. In a daze, Raymond thought he saw his mother. The hallucination felt so real that his steps began to slow. A sharp warning sounded, but Peter shook him awake just in time. Near the end, cruelly, Only, Raymond, and Peter remained. Peter stopped walking. He wanted Raymond to make it to the end and go home to reunite with his mother. But Raymond said he wanted Peter to walk with him a little longer. Peter agreed, relieved, but Raymond stopped in his tracks. A gunshot cracked through the air. Peter turned back in shock. And just like that, amid the cheers of the crowd, Peter won this absurd competition.